Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Banao Bharat's Trading for Living Monday post market live session, 26th of February, mid cap expiry day. Big surprise was there in mid cap expiry. Before talking on that, let us first finish off the Nifty review. This is the Nifty settlement week chart for this week that has begun on Friday. We are entering into the monthly expiry in this month, the last Thursday, that is on 29th. For now, we have begun the Nifty expiry with an uptrend, but since Friday and today, markets have been on slight downtrend, but there has been no fresh signals either for buying or selling in Nifty. Another 2 to 3 days are there for the expiry, but for now you can see here the settlement starts at around 22,297. You can say 22,300. From 22,300 it has already fallen up to 22,075 before closing at 22,105 today. So last 2 days, Friday and Monday, there is not much tradable signals in Nifty for this settlement. So I'm sure next couple of days will be little bit action packed. Maybe there will be some buying emerging if it stops falling here and starts going higher, or if it continues to fall, then probably the next stop point may be around 21,875. we don't know, maybe probably on the settlement day we may witness some fall or unwinding of positions. This is the Bank Nifty chart. Bank Nifty also is kind of little bit range bound, and it might become little weaker below 46,246, and it might find the support at around 44,000. There is not much support in between. So this holding of 46,246 is little critical. If it can hold back 46,246, then you can expect some more upward movement. Another 2 days is left for Bank Nifty expiry also. Probably this month, I think the monthly expiry for Bank Nifty will not be on Wednesday and it will be on Thursday. So prepare your trading strategies accordingly. But for now, what we need to watch in Bank Nifty chart is the low that it has created in the last week, 46,426. that was on 22nd of February. Keep in mind the settlement has started for Bank Nifty on Wednesday itself, on Thursday itself. So Thursday, Friday and Monday, 3 trading sessions have passed in this settlement. It has opened within the range and it has not done anything much for last 3 trading sessions. Nifty has done nothing much for last 2 trading sessions. Even though it has shown some downward trajectory in Nifty, there is still no tradable levels in Nifty formed yet based on the settlement chart. Even in Bank Nifty, 3 days have already passed and 2 more days is left. In next 2 days, if it can hold 46,426, then that is one important level that we need to keep in mind. If that holds tomorrow, then you can go long for the expiry, and then probably since it may not have expiry on Wednesday, I think it is on Thursday, then together we may have to take a view for both Nifty and Bank Nifty for the coming Thursday. So tomorrow we are entering into the Fin Nifty expiry, mid cap select index. This also based on the expiry chart, based on the chart that has got formed for last couple of weeks. The level is at around 20,440 for last 4 days. There is nothing much movement in this chart also. Keep in mind 20,440 is the level that it has to hold. So coming to today's expiry of mid cap. Mid cap, in the opening session itself before 10 o'clock there was one big fall in the mid cap select index, almost 2% fall. On an indices which is not having enough liquidity, 2% fall is a very big fall, and options contracts which were trading below 10 or below 5 all spiked up more than 100 rupees. So why I brought up this topic is, during these kind of illiquid counters, these are the pitfalls of illiquid counters. These counters do not have any trading volumes on non-expiry days. These kind of it could be mid cap nifty or Sensex or BankX. Even though they are in futures, even though they have weekly options, these counters do not have regular volumes, which means they are traded extensively only on the expiry day. Because there is not enough chart that got built up for these counters, the expiry day chart will be having very wild swing compared to Nifty or Bank Nifty, which have got very good volumes on any given day. These counters do not have decent volume on non-expiry days. So any of those counters which do not have decent volumes or tradable levels on non-expiry days, then such charts will not give you any indication for expiry day trading. So you have to just depend on some kind of a straddle or strangle or out of the money selling, discretionary or directional out of the money selling, which can prove fatal if you are caught on the wrong side. These charts do not have data to back up the expiry days price action. So what I am trying to say is, there is no chart developed over a period of 1 week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks except on the expiry day. So when such charts are there, how do you really trade the chart? You cannot infer anything. Even in Fin Nifty, for example, there is not much trading activity on non-expiry days, and there is abnormal volumes on expiry days. So such being the case, it is very difficult to trade these counters which are illiquid on other days and have extraordinary volumes only on the expiry days. So my suggestion is, as long as these indices mature, as long as people don't see as long as people don't get any value on other days, don't come and trade the expiry for these illiquid counters. As and when you see or you start seeing at least 50% of the volume on the expiry day, whatever the volume it has been generating on the expiry day, if we are seeing at least the 50% of volume on non-expiry days on other days, then it makes sense for us to trade in those counters on expiry days. So have this thumb rule of not trading any counter which is not having volume on the days where there are no expiries. So keep that in mind and do your trading. Let us see how Fin Nifty expiry goes tomorrow. For now, I don't have anything beyond that one important update about mid cap Nifty, playing havoc on people's, traders or option sellers capital today. Big wild movement happened all in less than 5 to 10 minutes probably. It happened in 10 minutes, 2% fall. No technical analysis can explain, or no fundamental reasons can be justified for these kind of price action, but then this is how the markets are. We need to cope up with these things by sometimes it is better to avoid certain things so that you can preserve your capital for other trades. Even when these counters go into the expiry trades, Nifty and Bank Nifty are always well traded. So if you are really wanting to trade in derivatives, definitely have your exposure in Nifty and Bank Nifty more, and very little or as little as possible, or totally stay away from illiquid weekly expiry contracts like mid cap Nifty and Sensex, and also the BankX. Fin Nifty is still evolving. Again, Fin Nifty also may not have 50% of the expiry day volumes, but still Fin Nifty you can play the expiry provided you put a very small capital at risk. And if you are an option seller, even a small capital at risk can actually become a big risk, but then you have to manage and hope for the best. So that's it from my end for today. Let us once again meet tomorrow and see how Fin Nifty expiry goes. Until then, Om Swasti.